Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome back to another episode of Injustice Mobile News. This is where we talk about the arena season character, the challenges, the chests that are in the store, the special offers. We pretty much talk about what's worth your gems, your money and your time. So if you do enjoy the series, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated on future episodes. All that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with the arena season, we got Nightwing over here. And let's take a look at his abilities and his passive. First up, we got this, which is going to be able to power drain the enemy. That's cool. Then we got this thing, which is going to give you some crit chance boost on only basic and swipe attacks. Would be great if that was also abilities, but is sadly not also abilities. And then we got this, which will give you a stun chance on basic attacks. And then the passive, which will give him some power generation when he blocks specials. So he's kind of a jack of all trades character, master of literally nothing. He's the definition of an average character. Will be useful for you at the start of the game, will be decent in Arena and Champions Arena, but will not be in any top tier raids or story teams. So do farm him, but do not gem refresh him. Also, you'll have a problem with the gears, since as far as I'm aware, they are not in the Arena store, so the only way to get them will be from raid drops, or of course paid offers, but I do not recommend paid offers since he's not really such a great character. Well, that being said, let's move on to the challenges. Okay, so the challenge character is going to be Grit, and let's take a quick look at him. His abilities are going to receive boosts against tech opponents, because that's his thing, killing tech characters, and especially Cyborg, since if knocking out the Cyborg opponent with this, he will get a heal and will get a damage buff for a few seconds, not much. Now his passive is going to be another interesting thing, it's going to make him immune to power drain, and for that alone he can be used as a combo builder in fights that have hazards on the ground like phase 3 and such as fights in soul raids, though he's not really worth building for that alone, and at the same time he will pretty much destroy Cyborg and other tech opponents. He's the ultimate counter to Just League Cyborg, and when he was introduced he was very good at that, but nowadays you barely fight Just League Cyborg in the arena. I mean, you can farm this dude all the way to unlockment, all the way to 2 stars, let's say, but I don't necessarily recommend going further than that since he's not a mandatory character. If you want to farm him from the defensive CA team, that's definitely something you can do, but definitely do not gem refresh for this dude. Let's get into the other challenge. Okay, we talked about this a lot of times and it's almost over because it was the last 2 weeks, but yeah, this is the Multiverse Challenge, do farm it. You can eventually unlock Multiverse Armored Superhero from here, but I don't really think it's necessarily worth gem refreshing. It has shards for good characters and it has some gears for Multiverse of Flash. If you want to refresh this, then go ahead, but I don't necessarily recommend it. And yeah, let's move on to the store section. Okay, now getting into the store section, we got over here first up Raven Power-Up Chest. This will have some chances for some Raven gears, some chances for some Raven shards, some rare gear reforges, and some materials and some stuff. First of all, none of those things here are the reasons why you're buying those chests, and none of those drops are worth the amount of gem discussed. You can argue about the 30 reforges, rare ones, that are worth it, but again, reforges are not a premium currency anymore, you're going to get more than enough reforges from soul raids eventually, so don't worry about it for now. Now getting into Raven and her gears. 8% chance to drop 40 shards for Raven. It's an 8% chance, but at the same time 40 shards, you need to hit that 5 times in order to unlock Raven. So this is not the chest to unlock Raven from. And the gears have terrible low chances to drop, and at the same time you can get duplicates. So if you plan on maxing out Raven in terms of gears with this, nope. Get the paid offer, 10 bucks. And if you can't afford the paid offer, or you're unable to buy it, then don't get her gears, because she can do okay without gears. You can get around the fact that you don't have gears with her with perfect gameplay. If you really want to go ahead and open this for gears, because there's some people who want that, and I can kind of understand that, just for now, open until you get like 2 or 3 gears, because the more gears you get, the more likely it's to get duplicates and the harder it will be. But yet again, I regard this as a very bad chest and I don't recommend you open it, but if you're gonna do it anyway, just stop after 2 or 3 gears. Hopefully you're gonna get even that. Now, Mortal Combatants, like look, this has some chance for Raiden Sub-Zero, and they're average characters. And if you're a player who's just starting out the game and it's in like the first week of playing the game and you still need gold characters, buy this. If not, then the place to get more gold characters is going to be obviously the arena seasons, not from here. Also, I think they messed up the chances on this one. Yeah, they didn't include every single chance. There should be a higher chance for... It's most likely bugged. There's supposed to be a far higher chance to get either of those two. And I don't think if you add all those up, you're going to get a 100% chance. So yeah, it's most likely bugged, or they messed up the chest, I don't know. I don't honestly know at this point. And now this artifact and material pro chest, like look, if you are looking for artifact materials, open the one that gives you reforges as well, because why would you open one without artifact reforges when you can get you one with artifact reforges? And artifact reforges are a valuable resource, so I advise you to not go for this one and to go for the one that has reforges instead. Now getting into special offers, just like Superman, like if you want to buy a legendary character, it's better buying him than buying like Harley or Enchantress or Brainiac. But at the same time, you need Justice League Cyber to make him work, you need his gears, and even after all that struggle, he's going to be sometimes in the top 6 teams and sometimes not. So I don't recommend him. If you're gonna buy a legendary, buy Manta, Arcanite, Batman, or Raven, but take the Raven suggestion with a grain of salt, because it remains to be seen how badly she'll get nerfed. Now we got over here Harley plus her gears. I mean, you can buy the gears if you want to, it's very, very hard to get them. It's almost impossible to get them from the raid drops. So unless you're hoping for a new event like it was on Valentine's Day, or you're waiting for next year's Valentine's Day to get her gears, this is the place to get them, sadly. Yeah, if you need gears for Superman, buy this. Don't go for the one at level 30, it's not worth it. And Harley, this is one of the bundles that's actually worth it. I mean, again, it depends on what value money have for you. If this is nothing for you, then yeah, this is a good one to buy, because you get Harley at 4 stars, and she's a great character, and her gears. Keep in mind, you need at the very least to have EPI to make her work, so keep that in mind before buying. We got this thing, which has a mix of all the Soul Raid artifacts, and this is not a terrible one. I mean, you're also getting some reforges on top of that, and you're getting chances for all the artifacts. There's a lot of trash in here, there's some good stuff in here, so it really depends on your luck at the end of the day. So yeah, but if you want to buy an artifact bundle, this is a decent one. But again, we got all the Soul Raid artifacts, so the older Soul Raid artifacts are going to be less and less valuable, because they seem to put back the older Soul Raids less and less often in just 2 mobile. So yeah, keep that in mind before buying. We get here Chaos Pro Bundle. Get over here 2 Chaos Artifacts with chances to get them out all the way up to level 10. And some materials. Like, yeah, you literally get a chance to get them at level 10 is one of the differences. This reward is one of the differences, and some gear materials is one of the differences compared to if you were to buy them on one artifact bundle. So yeah, this is again a decent deal if you're looking for Chaos Artifacts. And again, it depends on what value money holds to you. Boy oh boy, we got a lot of paid offer deals. Buy this if you are a new player and you're looking for a boost in the game, because it again Chaos Artifacts, and this gives you character. If you get most of the gold characters, or a lot of them, you are most likely going to get only shit drops from here. So I suggest you go for this one instead, the Chaos Pro Bundle. But if you're a new player, go for this 4-star bundle, and don't go for this. Like, you're going to get some gems alongside the artifacts, but you're only going to get the chance for level 1 artifacts, and the level of the artifacts is worth far more than 300 gems. But yeah, all that being said, this was it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share if you did enjoy this. Dislike if you dislike it, maybe hit that bell button. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.